Anton from Sky Sports, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Cheers, Anna. Hi, Julie. It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
First off, I suppose congratulations. How's it been the first couple of weeks being a Manchester City player?
Thank you. It's been great. A lot of impressions, and all the people here are really, very nice. So it's been a great first week.
Talk us about how the move came about. When did you find out that you may well be going to Manchester City, and what was your reaction when you discovered their interest?
Of course, we had contact with them for a month or so, and I decided to go just a week before I came here, and I was here at the visit, and I got a really good impression of the club and all the facilities, the trainers, the girls. So I felt like this was the right place to be if I want to continue with my development, and yeah, I felt like it was the right time to take a new step and for my career and just go out of the comfort zone and try something new and yeah, play with people that are even better.
You achieved so much in such a short time in Norway, though. Was it a difficult decision to make?
Yeah, I think the most difficult thing was to go out to the comfort zone. I have all my friends there. I played in a really good team, and I really enjoy that. But at the same time, I want to see how far I can go with the football, and that's the reason why I took the step now, and that's why I ended up here because I think that City can help me achieving my goals and take new steps in my career.
And you say you wanted to step out of your comfort zone. How was it going to training for the first couple of times with such sort of high-profile players?
Of course, it was exciting. I think all the girls had taken very good care of me, so it's been great. And I also got an opportunity to play in some matches, so that's been real fun. And of course, the level are better here than in Norway, but that's also what I expected. So far, it's been very good.
And just a couple of weeks in, and just a Manchester derby in front of a packed house. It's not exactly a bad start, is it?
No, it's absolutely good, and we already played some matches against really good opponents. So I think coming here and yeah, just right into the level, I think that's a great experience, and it would take some time to adapt to the level, but I think yeah, how to see how the top players are and just meet them, it's a really good opportunity, and I really look forward to play against Manchester in a real derby. That's the best games.
Well, we're all looking forward to seeing what you can do in the derby and going forward at City. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anton. Dom, do you want to jump in from Radio Manchester, please?
Cheers, Emma. Hi, Julie. Okay. So I guess first and foremost, have you settled into Manchester? What do you think of the city?
I haven't had the opportunity to see so much of the city yet. I've stayed here at the academy building, so yeah, my mom came over here yesterday, so we went to town then and yeah, had a view at some apartments. So I think I may see more of the city when I settle really in.
And you mentioned the Manchester derby. Just speaking to Anton there. What are some of the stories that some of your teammates that have mentioned about it?
Actually, they haven't spoke so much about it yet. I also understood that playing against Chelsea was a real tough game, and they had some, yeah, that's a great opponent. So I think the focus wasn't then last week, but of course the Manchester derby is great, and I understand that it has a lot of feelings going on it.
And you came off the bench against Chelsea. How much would you love to start on Sunday and make an impact in such a high-profile game in front of a sellout crowd?
Of course, the reason I'm here is to develop, and I want to play, and that would be great. But it's all about winning that game, so it's up to you to get Gary to just find the best team, and if he picked me, I would be ready.
And who are some of the players that you looked up to, I guess, when you were coming through the youth ranks and whatnot? Who was like your idol in football?
Actually, from my early age, I had most men idols, but watching these girls here play is incredible. And yeah, especially in my position, like Hempo and Cass, who plays there, they're really good players. And yeah, I just see that they have a lot of football in them, and I feel like this league is much more quicker, especially Hempo is, yeah, she's a really good, quick player, and that's also something I want to be. So I learn from them every day, and it's amazing.
So is that part of the incentive to join them, the likes of Lauren as well, to sort of put yourself up against players like Lauren Hem and see if you can force your way into this side and make a real impact?
Yeah, of course, like watching the best players and being with them and training every day will make me better as well. So I think this is a good place to be, and yeah, just to compete and play with the best players every day.
Nice one, Julie. Good to meet you.
Thanks, Dom. Bradley Hayden from Talksport, please.
Hi, Julie. Hope you're well. First things first, how have you found English football and the WSL so far?
It's been great. I really happy about how I've been taken care of here, and how everyone is very friendly and nice. So that's been a great thing, and I'm also happy that the level is even higher than I thought before coming here. Like when you watch it on TV, it seems to be very good, but when you come here and you feel it on your body yourself, it's even better. So I'm really happy to be here.
How have you found Gareth Taylor so far, and what has he been saying to you about where he sees you playing and how he sees you fitting into this side?
He's a really good man, and I think we have a good talk, and that's important with the trainer, that you have a good relationship with him, and that you can go to him if there's anything you wonder about. And he's a really good man, and it's easy to talk to him, so that's been very great. And yeah, he's given me the opportunity to play the first 2 games, and I'm really happy for that. And I think he will really help me to grow even better.
And you couldn't have asked for 2 more difficult fixtures to start your WSL career against Chelsea and Manchester United. I mean, some players may find that daunting prospect coming over to a new country and playing that sort of opposition. How are you much looking forward to it? Is this sort of the sort of games that you sort of embrace and the pressure that comes with it?
Yeah, of course, I really like the top games. That's the best to play, and for my part, it's been like coming in here and meeting the best opponents at the first beginning. That, yeah, I think that's just good to see the level and see how I have to adapt to it. And I really enjoy playing those games. And I think also that it makes us sharper when we play against the best opponents, that we have to be at our best level to face them.
And finally, from me, from afar, was the Manchester Derby a fixture that you watched over in the men's or the women's game? And if so, what are your standout moments that you can remember from watching these sort of games?
Oh, it's a lot of games actually, and that's I don't know. It's like when you go into that game and you watch it, it could go either way, and I think that's the best thing about it, that you don't know the outcome before you go there, and also think that's much of the how the game goes depends on which like mentality you go into the game with. So I think that's an important thing for us also in the weekend, that we have to have the right mentality and just go in there and smash them.
Well, best of luck this weekend, and glad to hear that you're enjoying your time in Manchester so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bradley. So I'll bring the broadcast section to a close there, guys. We'll start with the written. So Dan Pentland, please.
Hi Julie, welcome to Manchester City. Obviously on Sunday you could come up against Vilda Borisa or Maria Torres-Dottir. When you were growing up, I know you said you had a lot of kind of male idols, but were you aware of these players, and were they any kind of inspiration to you? Yeah,
of course the Norwegian national team, I've been watching them, and especially Caroline Gram Hansen and Ada Hegerberg, and all the players that have played on the national team are an inspiration for me. And when I go to camp, I try to learn as much as I can from them. They have more experience and have played more games and against better players. So yeah, it's been great to just play with those girls, and I think they are really good players, so it's going to be exciting to face them.
And thinking about Maria in particular, obviously, I think she was probably one of the first Norwegian players to come over here. It's certainly the first one that I remember. is she kind of the prime example of, you know, what you want to achieve over here in terms of a successful, you know, long successful career in England?
Of course, she took the step quite early from Kleppen Stavanger, and she has shown that, yeah, coming from not the best club in Norway, but she had taken a great step going to Chelsea first and then to Manchester, and shown that, yeah, it's real possible to succeed when you come from Norway as well. And it's quite a good inspiration for me, and I think all the other girls as well, like Guro Reiten and Marmelde also have done very good here so far. So I think it just shows that the opportunity is there, and you just have to take it with both hands.
And just finally, you know, what's the kind of biggest kind of grudge game you've played in so far in your career?
Pardon?
Kind of, we would call it a grudge game, or, you know, what's kind of the most intense football game you've played in your career so far?
That's difficult. I think maybe it would be some of the games with the national team. That's always something that means a lot. But also when we played for the qualification to the Champions League with Rosenborg, and we played Levante from Spain, it was a real tough game, and yeah, it was going back and forth, and they had leading, we were leading, and yeah, we lost at the end, but it was a quite good game, and yeah, a lot of feelings in it.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much, and best of luck for the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Sandra Broby from The Sun, please.
Hi, Julie. Sorry, my camera's broken. Congrats on your move. I hope you're well. Just going to start with a slightly quirky question. Have you been asked to do any initiations as yet by your teammates, or as a kind of welcome to the team?
Sorry, what's that?
Have you been asked to sing a song or do an initiation?
Oh, not yet. They have been very nice, but I thought about it. It may come, so I should probably be ready. But I haven't thought about anything to do yet. But when it comes, just have to do something, I think.
Okay. And you mentioned Guro Reiten there and speaking, and you know, some of your teammates here in the WSL your national teammates, that is. Did they give you any kind of advice, or did you speak to them before you made the move over here? And if so, what did they say to you about the league and how it is?
Yeah, I've spoken to Guro and Maria as well. A bit about, because Maria went to Manchester in the middle of the season, and a bit about that too, because that may be difficult, and yeah, to come here in the middle of the season, the team is settled, and it may be more difficult to come into the team. And she also said that she was honest and said that may not be something she wanted to do again, but I felt like for me it was the right time to do it, and that I had nothing to lose, and that the worst thing may be that I felt a bit uncomfortable. I don't get that much time playing in the beginning, but I think I just have to be patient, and that may also be if I went to the summer. So I think there would be not such a difference though, and there's only 3-4 months left of the season. So yeah, I just took the opportunity, and so far I felt that it's the right decision.
That's great to hear. And how do you feel the league suits you, your style of play, how you are as a player on the pitch?
Especially this team, I think suits me well, because I feel like I'm a player that likes to keep the ball in the team. I want to be at the ball as much as I can, and I think that City has that mentality as well, that we want to keep the ball in the team, we want to play, we want to create overloads so that we can attack and have the ball, and I also like that we want to regain the ball as fast as we can after we have lost it. So I think it suits me perfect, and of course I have to adapt to the team, I have to come into it, but I feel like it's getting better and better every day.
That's great to hear. Thanks, Julie. Good luck for this weekend. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sandra. If that's everything, guys, we'll leave it there and we'll bring Gareth Taylor in. Just a reminder of the 4 PM embargo and everything within Julie's section. We'll have a slightly different embargo for Gareth of 3:30.